So my story is a love story, and it's a skiing story, and it's an athletic accomplishment story.
Doctors have come from distant cities just to see me stand over my bed.
Young Stephanie Victor started off in Ames, Iowa. Then we moved to Pittsburgh. My little brother was born in Pittsburgh. My brother and I are incredibly close. By the time I was 4, I had already pretty well decided what my career goals were, which included moving to Hollywood and becoming an actor. My father has his own business as an architect. He works primarily in landscaping, so as children, he instilled in us a profound love for nature. My mom is like incredibly full of life. I saw what she did and the magic she possessed and the vitality that she had in front of a room. And most importantly, it was always connected to the intention of making a difference with people, making a difference in the world. And I wanted to be like that. I was standing in the driveway behind my ex-boyfriend's car. I was hit by a car and crushed into the back of his vehicle, and pinned between the two cars. I was dragged up the sidewalk about 15 feet.
I saw one leg that was at a 90-degree angle, and I saw the other leg up by her head.
It looked like somebody put some kind of an explosive in her thighs and just, you know, blew them up.
In the hospital, I remember my mom saying to me, "I failed you as a mother because I did nothing to prepare you for something this bad." And I said, "No, Mom, you absolutely succeeded me, because everything you taught me was to take no matter what you get and deal with it, make it good." My parents being there in the beginning that was the most important thing for me. I wanted to recover from losing my legs and all of this in a way that would make them proud. My brother came in and he looks at me and he's like, "You know what you can do? You can ski." And now I'm in the mountains, and there's Park City Mountain. And I called the National Ability Center and I said, I'm an athletic person. I don't want some wimpy ski lesson. I want to go all out, hardcore, top of the mountain, black runs with a cute ski instructor, if you can work that in there.
I come back into the office and look at the sheet, and it's evaluation from yourself, which is saying from 1 to 5, how good are you? And she's like 5, 5, 5, 5, 5.
As he's reviewing my sheet, you know, I'm thinking, well, maybe I shouldn't have given myself a perfect score and everything. And he said, "So your goals in skiing are to win a gold medal?" I said, "Yes."
I know something. So the Olympics are coming to Salt Lake, and so the Paralympics, so I think you should write on something in that direction. And then she took the sheet, crossed it through, and winning a Paralympic gold medal.
And so there, right from the get-go, was this proving that, well, it's not disabled, like it's some horrible, awful curse. It's just doing it differently. We're on the top of the mountain in Park City. All this real heavy stuff lifted like nothing. And I was free. For the first time since my accident, I was free.
We kind of, how you say it, hit off right from the beginning. It's the second, third day, I was like, maybe I should work on her a little bit more than just skiing. because she's very cute, you know. I serve her all the time. I really like doing it. My heart is in it. My heart is in the tuning, it's in the cooking, in the relationship, in the skiing, in the racing. And there's different Marcels.
Marcel!
Certain Marcels I know I have to go now.
Marcel!
And sometimes, you know, it's like, Marcel, okay, that buys me a little bit time.
Marcel. They just asked me for my Hartford athlete profile, where's your favorite place on earth? And the first thing that came to my mind was anywhere Marcel is.
One of the biggest reasons I admire her is just her fight and her determination to get through things. And if she sees a challenge, she finds not only one way, but 3 different ways to get past it.
Stephanie, as an athlete, is very, very precise. She likes to be very organized. She's really a hard worker.
She has a gorgeous smile and a great laugh and knows how to let her hair down and have a good time when the time is right. But when she's training and racing, it's business and all business.
I'll never forget what I read on the screen. It said multiple myeloma, a fatal, incurable form of cancer. And I was just like, what? Not my mom. Within 3 weeks after the diagnosis, my mom passed away. I was thinking, I'm not going to say goodbye, because there is no goodbye. When you have a love like this, there is no goodbye. And I watched my mother take her last breath, and I made up my mind right then that I was gonna continue to ski race, and I was gonna become a champion. It was literally like this burning object attached to my wheelchair that represented the fire that's inside of me.
She's on the top step of the podium at the Paralympic Games at 40 years old. Not many people can say that. It's pretty impressive.
My best performances have been when Jess was with me in the start. World Championships in Korea and in Vancouver. From my brother and those first words in ICU to Marcel and what I wrote on that paper, and like, this is it. Thanks to so many people, I have realized my dream. Marcel made me a champion in skiing. I don't think I would have done it without him. I know I wouldn't have done it without him. My whole focus for the last 12 years is 24 hours a day on skiing. So I wish I weren't so type A. I wish we've never had a vacation. We've never even gone on our honeymoon. Marcel and I were married in 2005, and I promised him after we won in Torino, we'd go on our honeymoon. We haven't yet.
One thing for sure, my life is so much better because she's in it. She is just a beautiful human being.
I fell in love every day new, you know, with her. So it's amazing.
It's a clean start, and I love that about ski racing, is that you get to show up each day and be your best in that moment, something new, and I think it's a perfect metaphor for life. And it's also a story of just a human being who was willing to take some chances and dare to dream. So if you're listening to this, I encourage you to do the same, because we're here a really short time on Earth. So don't wait a second more. Go out, do it. What's in your heart, do it.
So many stories away.